There have been massive fires all over Cape Town that people will still remember and talk about. But the one that really motivated all of us to take initial research forward was the fire that happened in BM section on the 1st of January 2013. In total, 6,000 people lost their homes in one go, which is absolutely devastating. Early warning would have helped so that the community could have mobilized themselves and done something before it got so out of control. Perhaps. I mean, that's the premise that we're working from. We are currently working with 2 communities in Siyaglala and in Khayelitsha UT Gardens, where we're standing right now. We've created an early warning system to detect for fire, and our device is a heat detector, so it detects the rate of rise of temperature, so how quickly a structure is getting hot, as opposed to smoke detection, which is just inappropriate in informal settlement environments, given heating and lighting and cooking methods. It's usually quite smoky, so that would give off a lot of false alarms. But our device is clever in that it's networked, so if there's a fire in a home, the device will ring, alerting the people inside the home, and after 20 seconds it will transmit a signal to the neighboring devices so that it creates a community-wide alert. We've done this to try and address the density issue in most informal settlements in South Africa. Structures are made out of very highly flammable materials, and open flame candles, most informal settlements are high risk given the density, and especially in Cape Town we have winds which really aid the spread of fires very quickly. I've been very blessed in my life, but I'm very aware of my privilege living in South Africa as a white female, and I've been given huge opportunities just by default of being born white and in the 80s. And as a result, I've had access to a lot of resources and tertiary education, and it just doesn't feel right to not want to try in some way to contribute to some kind of social change. We live in such an amazing, beautiful country, but there's so much work to still do, and transformation and democracy, they don't really mean anything unless we take those concepts on and practice them and understand what that means in our own lives. So I think that it's everybody who has had access to resources. I think it's everybody's responsibility and actually duty to try and contribute to some kind of social change in some kind of way.